Alright, welcome back guys, or welcome this your first time here. I'm Vision here with Blind Entertainment, bringing you guys another video. Today I'm going to be giving my thoughts and opinions regarding the new cover reveals for The Walking Dead issue 189 and the new Walking Dead volume 31 cover. So if The Walking Dead is something you're interested in, don't forget to subscribe down below and hit that bell icon. That way don't miss any more Walking Dead content from me in the future. Now let's begin. So like I said, we got the cover reveal for issue 189 and the synopsis for issue 189 of The Walking Dead. Now the synopsis reads, the lines are drawn, chaos has come to the Commonwealth. Now not much to go off of there, as we know from issue 186 that came out in December. I know that the latest issue 187 came out earlier this week, but I haven't gotten a chance to read it yet, so I don't know what went on there. Please no spoilers if you have read it. But we know that Dwight was killed by Rick, and we know something's going to come of this. We know Mercer doesn't like the governor and how she runs things. And we know Rick's somewhat on the fence on how he feels about the governor and how the Commonwealth is run. So it's very interesting to see what goes on here. As we can see by the cover of issue 189, you got Laura there, and she's crouching. I think it's in behind the streets, or like in from around the corner in the middle of the Commonwealth streets at night. I can't really tell where this is. I know some people have said it's like in like a jail cell, but I don't think she's gonna be arrested or anything yet. But I think I'm very interested to see what goes on here. I do think she might act out due to Dwight's death. Maybe that's how, if this is a prison cell, how she ends up in prison. I'm not totally sure what's going to go on with Laura. I hope they don't kill her off yet. I think with Dwight out of the way, there's opportunity to make her more of a front and center character right now. I know certain characters aren't like the big main characters. You got your static characters who are just for plot device. And I feel like with Dwight out of the way, though, they could really use Laura in a very well and decent manner right now. I think it's definitely kind of like a smart move to make doing that. See what's going on with her. She's kind of been a background character, and I think even if they just use her as a static character, she is someone I think that could draw a lot of attention and grow her very own like little fan base if they do things correctly with her character. I really hope they don't kill her off. I know a lot of fans were mixed about Dwight. Some were angry, some were okay with it. Me, I'm in the middle. I'm not okay with it, but I'm not angry and furious like certain people are. I'm interested to see where the story goes from here on out. Like we all know, Kirkman did say we get a big shocking death before issue 200. I don't think we're going to get any more big deaths from here on out. Issue 200 is going to be released a year from, I think, what is it, March or April. I don't think we're going to get anything else big. We've already lost Andrea and Dwight in this amount of time, within like a year now. So I don't think we're going to lose any other big characters at the moment. If we do, I think it's going to be something very surprising and crazy if we do. But I don't think we're going to. But I am very interested to see what goes on. Then we got the cover for the Volume 31. Now, this is very interesting when I saw this come out last week, because I was very surprised and somewhat shocked at what they did here. For anybody who has been keeping up to date and watching what they've been doing with the kind of volume titles or whatever, ever since issue, I think it was 20, when All Out War started, each volume has had the name of an issue tagline. You know, for any like big fans of the comic, you'll know like each issue has its own little tagline. Like this one has the lines are drawn. Each one has their own little tagline, and sometimes those taglines are have been used for volume titles, starting with volume 20 and moving forward. So take for instance volume 27 or was the Whisper of War. That was a kind of tagline for that volume. Other ones were Call to Arms, you know, A New Beginning. They were all, in a sense, kind of this little tagline that one issue used, and it kind of told the story. However, for Volume 31, as we can tell, is starting maybe a new trend. I don't know if they're going back to something different or if this is just a one-time thing, but the title for Volume 31 is The Rotten Core. I do like the red coloring on it. I feel like, didn't we just get a red kind of cover for a volume now? That's a little iffy for me. I like it when I kind of space out the coloring of the different volumes. Especially a Mercer on the cover. It makes it I feel like he kind of blends in a little bit on the cover. I feel like he should stick out a little bit better. But I understand what they're going for. But the red just, I don't know. The red just isn't something I like on this volume. I think they could have gone with a different color. Off the top of my head, I'm not sure what color I'd prefer them to use, but I think this one was just probably not the right color, especially with Mercer on the cover of it. But overall, I am very excited to see where The Walking Dead goes in 2019. If you've watched my best of comics for 2018, you know I kind of felt like The Walking Dead was a bit lackluster, but I really do hope they're able to bring it more into a better light this year. I feel like they are building up to something big. They were building up to something big with the Commonwealth. I feel like they kind of dropped the ball, but I feel like right now they're building up to another big moment, and I just really, really hope they don't drop the ball again. And it makes it feel just a lackluster never volume, because I feel like volume 31 was just lackluster. Don't get me wrong, volume 30 with the Commonwealth was a good volume and had some decent stuff. It just, the entire year of 2018 with The Walking Dead, I love The Walking Dead, and I will forever love it because it was the first comic I ever read, but it just needs a little bit more oomph for it to be better for me. I just need a little bit more from it, just in order to love it more and get it back to where it should be. I know the comic has gone through these periods back when they did Alexandria, but for me, I wasn't reading the comic back then, so I didn't have to experience the kind of lacklusterness of it back then. But it's kind of gone back to it, especially when you introduce new communities. I feel like that's something that happens a lot. Especially a community of this size, I think that was bound to happen. But I really just hope they're able to bring the Commonwealth story into a way where it makes the comic readable and not kind of lackluster like it has been for the past couple months. So yeah, guys, those are my quick thoughts and opinions regarding The Walking Dead issue 189 cover and synopsis reveal, as well as The Walking Dead volume 31 cover reveal and title reveal. As always, if you like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and share, and don't forget to subscribe down below and hit that bell icon. That way, don't miss any more Walking Dead content from me in the future. This has been Vision here with Blind Entertainment, and I'll see you next time.